Good morning, Warriors. I'm Miss Campbell, your Assistant Principal of Registration.
And I'm Mrs. Gardner, your Assistant Principal over Activities.
We're here today to talk to you a little bit about graduation and some things that you can expect and how you can make your night a really good night for you and all of those who are attending.
Congratulations, Westwood Class of 2023.
The following is information that you will need to know for graduation.
Help us make the event special for your friends and family. Do not bring large balloons, umbrellas, or signs that may block other viewers from the graduation. Refrain from using air horns or cowbells or other noise-making devices that would interrupt the announcement of another graduate's name. And of course, be courteous in the parking lot and our bleachers before, after, and during the ceremony. And lastly, after the ceremony, as you proceed to the field for your celebration, please respect other families and provide them with space as needed.
There's some important dates that we need to make sure we're all aware of. So mark your calendars for May 11th, which is the senior graduation orientation. Hint, that's today. May 23rd, full day of classes with your finals on your 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th hour. May 24th, you've got a half day with your finals in your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd hour. May 25th. That's the big day. 6:45 a.m. We have mandatory graduation practice. Right after graduation practice, we will have the senior walk where we will go down Westwood Street to our feeders of Emerson and Carson to show off in our cap and gown for our feeder schools. At 6 p.m., the gates will open to the public. At 6:30 p.m., graduates must check in their assigned rooms. At 7 p.m., our graduates will line up, and at 7:15, you'll get to take the walk down Palm Walk to the Brim Hall Field. At 7:30 p.m., our graduation ceremony will begin. For those of you who are waiting desperately for those final transcripts, the final transcript grades will be posted on June 13th.
Here are some important items that you will need to know as you head into these final weeks of school. You will need to clear all your debts. Having debts will keep you from participating in the ceremony. If you are not sure if you have debts, there's a list posted outside the bookstore by your ID number. Please check that. All library textbooks and all unreturned books will turn into debts. That includes your technology as well, so make sure you have that Chromebook turned in. If you are headed to a university, college, or any other school that might require a transcript, your official transcript has to come through Parchment Online. You'll find that on the homepage of our website. Your official transcripts will be available after June 13th, so we won't be able to start sending those out until after June 13th. So on the morning of May 19th, all seniors will meet over in the 600 building. You will get a line number, and that line number will be associated with a room in the 600 building. This helps us to keep organized. It also helps you to know where to tell your parents to find you on the field that evening. You will receive a name card. On that name card, please make sure that your phone number is correct in case we need to change your seat. And lastly, please finish strong. Academically, give it your all. If you're on that borderline, do everything that you can. Attend tutoring. Let's make it to the end with good grades and make sure that you can participate that evening. Attendance, don't let that keep you from attending graduation. Don't let that, I can't get to class today, stop you from getting the grade that you earned. Behavior, there are no sanctioned pranks at Westwood High School. If you choose to participate in a prank, you could be asked and removed from the ceremony. Please, no pranks.
Graduation practice. As we said earlier, this is mandatory. It begins at 6:45 a.m. the day of graduation. You have to be there in order to participate in the event that evening, so don't be late. We hope to see you all then, 6:45.
Okay, folks, here's what you've been waiting for. Here's the process. The morning of graduation. We know that it's May. It's going to get hot. It seems to have gotten hot really early this year, so please come well hydrated. Bring water to drink while you are there. Bring your sunscreen. Bring your hats. It does get warm out there, and we don't want you melting during graduation practice. This is a lot to read, so I'm just going to give you the highlights, and you can read later in your book, or you can read along as I'm talking. At 6:45 in the 600 building, please check your line list and then go to your room. We will have that posted outside of 621. Stick with your line leader. They'll have all the information that you need to know. It is super important that you stay in the order in which you are assigned. If you are band, orchestra, choir, or speakers, As we move through the field to the seats, you're just going to keep going right up that center aisle and take your place either with the choir, the band, the orchestra, or your place on the stage, okay? We're going to run through the program. We're going to go through the first lines of a couple of the speeches just so you get the rhythm and the flow. We're going to go through the practice a little bit of name card reading and what do you do? How do I shake hands? How do I get my diploma? All of that kind of stuff. And then again, when we are all done for the day, it will be likely that school is starting, so please don't horse around in that parking lot. We still have kids coming and going for finals that morning. Go, leave, have a great day, enjoy yourself, and be smart because we want you all back in the evening for the ceremony.
Graduation etiquette. This is an amazing celebration, not just for you, but also for Westwood. We celebrate our community and its long-standing traditions. Please make sure that you honor yourselves, your family, and all guests by behaving appropriately. Please take care of all personal business prior to the ceremony. If you have to leave the field for any reason, you will not be allowed to return. Limit your personal items to those necessary for the ceremony. No toys, purses, backpacks, or other personal items that could possibly get lost during the ceremony. Any bad behavior or disruptive behavior may result in your removal from the ceremony. This event is much bigger than you, and please remember to be respectful of the rules and protocols.
Okay, let's talk about what you can wear at graduation. The standard gown for our graduation is, of course, the royal blue gown. Remember, don't iron that. Instead, you can spray it with water and steam it if you need to. You cannot personalize your caps and gowns. You can wear an eagle feather for our Native American students, and you can wear an honor cord or an honor stole based upon your College Core GPA. Students may also wear other cords or sashes that are approved by Westwood administration. This ceremony marks a major milestone in your life. Please honor it with the respect of a Westwood warrior.
Proper attire for females for graduation. Dresses, skirts, or slacks with a nice blouse are appropriate. Pointy heel shoes will sink into the grass, so we do not recommend them. High heels or wedges can also produce difficult moments when walking on the grass. Please, no flip-flops, shorts, or tank tops.
For our guys, here's what you can wear. We ask you to wear a collared shirt. A tie is definitely recommended. You must wear long pants. Dress shoes, of course, work very well for this event. You cannot wear flip-flops, shorts, or tank tops.
Here's some things that are good to know. Seating. Handicap seating is available. If you have a family member that needs handicapped seating, please see Ms. Sanchez in registration so that she can arrange that for you. Please no outside food or drink with the exception of sealed water bottles. Field seating is reserved for invited guests, parents of our top 20, and parents of students who are the 5th child in their immediate family to graduate from Westwood. Photos. We will have a professional photographer there. It's recommended that all your family pictures, try to take care of that before the ceremony. We would hate for you to miss out on a picture because the ceremony's over or you just can't find a spot. So please try to take those pictures before you come. Our parking. Our gates are open to the public at 6 p.m. Guests should enter and sit on the side, north or south of where you are going to be seated. You will find out where you're going to be seated the morning of graduation. Please communicate that to your parents so they know which side to sit on.
Thank you so much for listening today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to either myself, Mrs. Gardner, or Mrs. Campbell in the front office. Please remember that this is a very special occasion, a long-held tradition here at Westwood High School. We would like everyone on their best behavior so that all parents, grandparents, and those who are attending can make it a very special night for you. You've worked hard, and we want to acknowledge you.